Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy Omar speaking to you. And right now, I will talk about the S24 Ultra, but not the phone, but a case, right? And this is from Torras right here. This is the Ostand case from Torras. And what's the function? This stand right here. All right, so you're able to stand it up. I'm using my hand right now, but you're able to stand it up. Portrait mode, landscape on, landscape mode and all that. And this thing spins. Hear the click. You hear that? It's very cool. Also, if you have it backwards, not gonna let you pull it, so you have to do it the right way. All right. Now, one more thing. You can also use the ring as kind of like a little holder right here. I'm used to using one finger only. This ring is huge. I have different magnetic rings. So this one's not really for me unless I'm just washing something. I just want to go right here like this. But for it's not gonna work that way for me. Now, the case itself is slim compared to what I'm used to. Kind of like the UAG case that I have here. I like this case, right? So this is my work case right here. Like this is something I would take to work. I know like I've dropped my phone a couple times already. The case has been really good. This is something I'll go to party with. Looks more elegant and everything. This is something that is different. All right. Look at the colors. It's different. The G10 material is very different. This something's more kind of similar, something that you see generic, not generic, but something similar. You'll see it everywhere, but it's more. It feels more grown. This feels more fun, and fun and aggressive, more grown and more calm. So different things, right? This has really strong grip. Everything. This one is not as strong, but I'm not sure how to explain it. They're two different cases, right? Now, this one is $150. This one, $30. So it really depends on what you're willing to spend, right? But this is a really good case for its price. Now, Torras did gave me. They gave me this magnetic ring from them. It's a really cool ring. I like the concept, right? I like the concept of this thing, right? Why? Because watch. See, you gotta stand and everything. And they gave me this ring when I bought my C46 case, that from them, and they gave me this ring and everything. So I really can't say bad things about it, but I'm gonna keep it real. Now, me personally, I don't like this right here, right? Because I got fat fingers, so my fingers they get stuck. Now, it works. It works. It's there. It's very thin as well, so it's not bulky or anything. But from my understanding, this where you put your finger, and you're doing this. But to me, this is what I mean. I got fat fingers, so it doesn't work well. And if I use this one, same thing. Like, I don't like gripping the phone this way because now it's too low. I don't like that. So, I come here. That way I have a grip up here. That's how I like to keep my phone up here. But this grip is too, like, I don't like that, right? And then if I come here, well, I don't like that. That's the one thing. Second, the magnets on this one is not as strong. Okay, let me tell you what I'm comparing it with. I'm comparing it with this Endoville. Look, this is a very strong magnet. All right, this one is not as strong. the other one. Okay, so it really depends what you're looking for on it, but I spent way too much time on that. Yeah, so you know, it's a cool concept. It works well if you just try and use it for a stand, right? But it is what it is. Now, I got some other MagSafe accessories right here. I slap it on, and what I like about it is that the camera bump on it is higher than the camera. So whenever I put any MagSafe on it, you see it goes over the camera. It's not the camera that's not getting in the way or anything. You'll go over it. So let me show you. You see, you'll go over it. Boom, boom. Right. I'm trying to get it so that you can see that. Okay, right here. So you see how it just where's it? Right here. See how you just slide it there and boom, right there. You see? So that's the one thing. And you'll go over it that way. That camera right here, the camera lens down here, does not get in the way of your MagSafe. Because the last thing you want is for one of your battery packs to be up here like this, right? You want it to be flush. That way it works well. Now, does it wireless charge? Yes, it does. So just wait for it. There you go. And it's charging, right? You see how it goes? You see how it is? Now, it's a really good case. I like it. Has a lot of good functions in it. You could, like I said, you see how I automatically grip up here always. Boom. This is where I feel more comfortable with it. But mainly, I like a smaller ring on it. This is the way I go for it. So as you can see, the magnet is good. I will show you the only problem, okay? And that's not Torras' fault. It's not the magnet's fault. It's the way the phone is, the case is, because of that stand. So you see how easy it is to pull it out? That's because when it opens, let me see. Boom, you see how it opens up? Right here. So I'm trying to get it so you can see. So when it opens up, you see this thing goes with it. And when that happens, the ring hits the bottom. So the bottom part of the ring, see how it's heading? And so this little head right here will make it where it'll snap back. So that's the only thing about it. So, if it's shaking too much, it will fall easily. Which is different from one where if you have that there's nothing moving, the magnet will be different and you will have to pull hard for it. Same thing right here, you have to pull hard on it, for it. But when you have something like this, you always gotta keep in mind that that's gonna happen. But it's not the case fault. It's the way it is. You can't do nothing about it. So you gotta compromise one thing for the other one, right? So same thing here. You see how easy it is to just pull out? It's because of this part. So when it pulls, you see how it's opening? Boom. You see? Let me see. Let me try to make it slow where you could see it. You see how the magnet in the middle, you'll see the ring. See how it's being pulled? It's because this part right here. The moment there's so much you could do, so when you have it, blah, you'll snap right back. So that's one thing about it. The magnet is good. It's not the best, but it's good. It works. I put it on my card holder. I have an ESR Halo Lock what's it called, phone holder, charging, the ones you put on the vent. Boom, I put it in, I had it in and I'm driving, it held good, it didn't move, it stayed in place, it works really well. So I was driving. It's kind of like with this one, I can move around and everything. It works really well. So there's no problems with it. The magnets are good. The MagSafe is good. Again, it works with wireless charging, no problem there. So they did a good job with it. Yes, gotta keep in mind that if you want something like this, it don't matter. It don't matter what brand. It could be UAG, it could be Torras, it could be ESR. It don't matter. You're going to have that problem where it's going to snap the moment. It's going to snap easily. You'll be able to snap it easily because of this right here. If it didn't have that, if it didn't have this, it was just straight, you wouldn't have that problem. Because as you can see, it takes a little bit more force. But that's only because of this. Now, little improvements, right? So we already told you the good stuff and something that might happen. So you gotta think about it. Let's talk a little bit about what we need to improve on. And it's this right here. The lip. I need more lip on it, right? Because I want to be able to just put my phone down, not have to worry about the screen break or anything. There's a little bit of lip where I could just place it down. I don't have to worry, but I'm not gonna slam it. I'm gonna break it, and yeah. So if they would do a little bit more lip, like what they did here on top, right? Because you see with the cameras, they have a good lip. It works well, kind of like what the UAG did, right? But for the front screen, the lip is very minimal, right? Keep in mind, that's only if you are using a tempered glass screen protector like I am. So if I didn't have the tempered glass screen protector, the lip would be great. But since I'm using a tempered glass screen protector, we need a little bit more lip. It feels like I feel like I'm walking on thin ice right here when I put it down, right? So that's the only thing I have. Everything else is perfect. It's not bulky like my UAG. It's not too thin like the Pitaka, I believe. But it's in between. So you got a little bit of bulk, a little bit slim on it. Feels good. Keep in mind, I'm used to using cases like this, right? So to me, this feels very slim. All right, and it feels this thing feels good. So this one is more for work, a little bit of heavy duty stuff and everything. If you drop the case, boom, right? This one is more for your office type style, going to party, This one's fun. Look at the colors, different. This one's more elegant. It's more of your, rich people party kind of stuff. I'm not sure how to say, right? But this one feels more classy, while this one's very fun. This one feels more professional, while this one feels more kind of like more younger and everything. So it really depends on your style. This all about styles, right? And this one's really good. I like this stand. I love it. Yes, again, if I'm using a MagSafe on it, I gotta keep that in mind. That's the only thing about it. So, they have their ring. I'm not a big fan of this ring, but it works for what it is. If you have a case without the magnetic stand on it, boom, you got the ring. It works perfectly well, right? So it's cool. This case is awesome. Do I recommend it? Yes, I do. If you go on Amazon, you usually find it on sale. You'll find it around $30. I think they go for $50, $49.99. Or it's a 45, something like that. But they always have sales on them, and you'll find it in the 30s. And sometimes they have that sale and they have an extra discount, right? That will pop out. You could probably get it in the 20s, right? So this is a really good case. Feels great, very premium, looks great, has this stand function on it, works perfectly fine. Boom, you can use it for holding it. It's really good. The stand spins and all that. So it's really good. It's a really good case. I do recommend it. Yes, don't be dropping your phone. All right. Well, that will be all for the Torras case. So, peace out.